I always liked taking things that were kind of throwaway little bits in one story and turning them into the major driving force of another story.
You okay, pal? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Season 1, we find out that Augie Smith has this thing called the quantum unfolding chamber.
This one has full body force field, and this has sonic blast capabilities.
In Season 2, we learn that it is a giant shared space that has 99 doors that lead to 99 different realities.
Chris Smith finds a self that is living a different existence. And his father is alive, his brother is alive. It's extremely surreal.
Hey here, old man, before you get hurt.
When we come into Season 2, Peacemaker is being rejected by everyone.
How many more of these do we have today? This guy sucks.
His life isn't where he wants it to be.
Our characters are mostly all in terrible position, except for Vigilante, who's happy even when he's in a terrible position.
We find Adebayo jobless at the beginning of Season 2.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
Hardcore. She doesn't really know who she is without her job. It's not just what she does, it's also sort of her identity.
I don't think what they're doing is right.
John Economist was one of the only people left out of the 11th Street Kid still working at Argus, and I am stuck with the job of surveilling Peacemaker, kind of against my better judgment.
Economist.
Economist's Flag. Who is Rick Flag Sr.? He's a lifetime special operations guy whose son has been killed by Peacemaker. He's gone from being boots on the ground military to now being in control of everything.
When I took over DC, I knew I needed a Rick Flag Sr. character, a gruff, older guy. And like many of the characters in the DCU, he isn't all good or all bad.
His driving force has a lot to do with losing his son. My personal through line in getting this job is revenge. Let's move this case to Argus Priority 1.
Priority 1.
Last thing we need is another dimensional rift tearing up this planet.
Well, the three amigos are together again. I believe that calls for a celebration. I was actually walking in Nichols Canyon up there on the Hollywood Hills, and I ran into Steve Agee. And he said to me, "Hey, you excited about coming back?" And I said, "I'm coming back." And he said, "Well, James did something really brilliant."
There's something emotionally potent about Chris Smith's relationship with Augie 2. There's a really great moment that was not in the script. Augie passes Chris on the way to bed, and as he passes him, he grabs his earlobe and says, "Love you, buddy." And it's that tender moment that he had never known from his father in his entire life. Maybe never known from anybody. And it's such a simple little loving thing. And that was something that Robert brought to it. And John and I talked a lot, actually, about, how our lives are sort of intertwined with all of this, how we're more vulnerable as people, and this is a much more vulnerable Peacemaker.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.